drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Well, they had that one snipped
There's no
out.
box
Excellent
anywhere, dude.
Stop that one for a short gain.
Unconscious witness. So God. How long do they stay asleep for, Bob?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover.
I don't know.
Not be deterred by anything else.
Now a 3rd down.
Should I kill him?
Yes.
Incomplete.
Yes.
The defense can sit back in a zone like that.
He's unconscious and he's a witness.
A lot of congestion in the middle of the field. It makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute
Not my
mess.
mission. I feel bad when I kill someone like that. Like,
how about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
like I feel bad when I kill somebody like that, though. But if it's a target, the settings. Oh my God! Somebody found him.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively, as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down. Vick. This will be caught at about the 5. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He'll get it up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move him back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
4 yards, that gets them close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
Of an unconscious witness again. This will be quick.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how.
Wow.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football.
You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously cannot have an interception in this spot.
It nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Joey Bosa in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. Here's Jordan Berry now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First down, Vick. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22. Vick will look to throw on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. So
do they ever check cabinets and stuff?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
Forced out to his left. And he gets it down to the 32. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Vick now. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey.
They broke, they think it's my fault. No car. I want that car. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look like. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie got the big Mickey Mouse. You posted your at 12 and 8 that night. She had my all over the mess.
Hey everybody, it's the coach here in Orlando, getting you set for this.
I hope I killed them both.
What we can see of the ball appears to be teed up and ready to go. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Patriot offense set to go.
Got one star. Took me 40 minutes to do this.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And incomplete to open things up. Gronkowski, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to
PPH like machine gun.
But here, he's going to have to absorb
Oh no.
as a result,
Do you think they should add a machine gun in ARC?
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10.
Don't they have one?
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And a dump off to White. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is.
Dead ends.
Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a night.
Rush coming.
Get down.
Taken down. Sean Robinson with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
They'll run it here. This is James White, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
To throw is Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they will be led out by the 4-time Pro Bowler and 2010 Comeback Player of the Year, and that's Michael Vick.
One of the most unique players in NFL history. You remember the snappy left-handed throw, the ability to break a play wide open with his legs. Absolutely dynamic, explosive, and rarely ever caught from behind.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action.
3-headed serpent.
On 3rd down. It's George trying to put it in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead
This is a kind
them
of
to
game
fourth
like
down.
you play once and then.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were looking
I
at
mean, you might
chops
play
on 3rd and
some of the
short,
things
and
again to get
yes, they
different
were
endings,
rewarded
but
with a tasty dish,
once you kind of
stopping
progress
that one short of a
story.
first down.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
It's still fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll try to throw it here. Vick. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Antonio Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Crosby on now to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. First half in the books. You're watching. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
What did you play yours on? Your difficulty?
That has socked much
Professional.
Of the East Coast, not going away.
Yeah,
as
that's
we
what
are
I'm
back to
doing
it in
right
the
now.
second half. To return, it's Peppers. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Patriot offense now.
What mission are you on?
Out onto the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some
drug
separation
cartel.
here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. Just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, They really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a run.
Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
And I think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock. I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, he didn't make headway on that one, but he's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Throwing, Vick. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Vick to throw. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Vick to throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone. And that's all she wrote.
And they had the...
Hello, everybody. Coach here, welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and...
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles on 1st and 10. They're ready to roll. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Ray Lewis up from his linebacker spot to make the play.
I think when people start talking about the greatest Ravens of all time, Ray Lewis's name comes up pretty fast, doesn't it? Tackles like that, just the tip of the iceberg when you start to talk about his talents.
He was their second pick after the move to Baltimore. What was that, 96?
Yeah, 1996. Jonathan Ogden was the first.
And Ray Lewis also two-time Super Bowl champion and the MVP of Super Bowl 35. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Good defense holds them to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And they'll run it here. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And he'll go on the ground. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On 3rd down, Vick. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a 1st. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good. Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, He definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Vic on second down. Out to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
12 more yards there and another first down.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that the defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the space between the center and the guards, either side. So when you're having a double A-gap blitz, that's two guys coming through that gap. In this situation, though, that A-gap wasn't open for the defense to exploit.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Michael Bannon in there to get him for a loss of 5. Now here's Vic. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. This will be the final play of the half. Vic, and he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Michael Vick as time expires in the first half. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. McCaffrey on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
All right, I've got to be careful here, all right? He's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his feet as far as he's concerned.
What he's saying, I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs.
Hey, let's go! And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Vic on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
But they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line,
I got church tomorrow, so
get it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll probably be on in the afternoon.
It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we
like
get ready
1 or 2 o'clock.
And on the ground they go with the running back. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And a short game down to about the 33. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the fourth down.
PP-itch.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. From the gun, Vic steps away. He can run for it, and he will. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Vic operating on 1st down. And an alley to run. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only to about the 4. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near the goal line, on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline. It's going to be a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are likely going to win it. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. Oh, some strong running. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
Who? When? Did you say? Well, I know you told me, you said 50. Alright, well, you thought you were gonna come and get? I thought you...
Saw my teacher, I was the same student fella. Now I got a lawyer, straight cash, no settlement. I'm out my element, out my element. My the same, don't need no clout, no fame. Bought the game, all brand new. I swerve the lane, call the group the gang. Whip that thing, whip it, this shit give me. Ooh, yeah, them boys fool you trying to do it, bring the. I do, don't want no, they pull up with they. It's times 3, this how it go. Park $1 million at the. We gon' make 'em eat that until we go. Eat it up. Rich straight to the top floor. More PJs and PJ. Rich like water, go to Cabo. Cash in the walls, hollow. Your money too small, micro. Huncho on the call, gotta. Superstar.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who's
Baby. Shut up, Rocket. If you're nice to me, I may give you a Coke. I'll give you a Coke if you're nice to me.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Stacy Coley on the return. And he'll get it up.
What'd you say?
About the 26-yard line just across the 25. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's at the 50, 30, 10. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Carlson now to kick this one away. McCaffrey on the return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Vikings now heading on.
Oh,
the
my
field.
eye burns. I think I got dirt in it. Oh, it burns.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Across the 30 to the 31-yard
no, never mind. Never mind.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen would take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That play reminded me a lot of a former
Hopefully I don't
teammate
find
of
a
mine.
wrench
He's
under the
called
pillow.
trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly
Remember that when I
what
came
you want
over
from
and you
Mike.
freaking
Now the throw on
had a...
3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
What, was it a screw? No, it wasn't a screwdriver. It was like a wrench.
No one practices this type of a start, do they?
Especially not on the road. You give up
It
the
was
touchdown on the
pliers.
opening drive. Now there's likely a 3 and out on your first possession.
Yeah, you throw that incompletion there. You hate to fall into a hole early, especially on the road. Got to be careful.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and it'll be a turnover on down.
No, I don't think
So
we made that
shall we
joke at
say
all.
A bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's
It's from the tooth fairy.
you come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
True.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look.
How about
before
you
he was
replace
planted
this
in the
with Stone?
backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Cousins to throw it. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of
Place the
bounds.
stone.
So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Charles, that's an important 3rd down stop. You don't want to spot him 2 touchdowns here early.
You're trying to slow momentum down. You've already given up the score. They're coming right back at you. You're exactly right. Able to hold them there and force a decision on 4th down. That's big for the defense.